Hi kings and queens, what's up? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Daniel King.
And I'm Jarrell King.
And we are Fit for a King. And today we're just gonna give you we wanna share our experiences. Yeah. Gonna share our experiences and build awareness about something that is very passionate to us, very close.
Well, we feel like, you know, a lot of people are going through the same thing, and we just wanna share our experience with you and spread some awareness about the topic of
home births.
Home
births, free births, and also dealing with
the NHS.
The NHS.
And the powers that be.
Or more precisely, the midwives at the NHS. Yeah.
So, Akel is our 2-year-old. Do you want to take him? Because I'm really struggling to multitask.
No problem. New mother.
Oh, whatever. I'm a seasoned professional out here. I'm talking about. Okay, so
my hand's cold, isn't it? Alright.
Yeah, he's gonna need feeding real soon.
I can't do that, mate. Alright. Go on, you talk.
Okay. Yeah, so with our 2-year-old Akel, I was 2 weeks overdue, and I got an appointment. I had to go to the hospital to see the consultant. Got there, and cut a long story short, she tried to force me into having an induction?
Yeah, being induced.
Yeah, to being induced right there and then. Obviously I didn't want to do that. I wanted a home birth. That's what I planned to have. I'd been seeing home birth midwives throughout my pregnancy, attending meetings, blah blah blah. There was no reason why I shouldn't go ahead and have a home birth, other than the fact that I was slightly overdue. She then proceeded to tell me that I'm putting my baby at risk. Akel is at risk of dying. He's going to starve because his food supply is going to run out while he's inside me.
Which is crazy to me, because like, are you going to stop eating? Yeah. Because if you stop eating, then do you know what I mean? Okay, his food supply will stop. And I'm sure even if you do stop eating, he's got, you know what I mean, a day or two of reserves. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, baby, they'll just keep taking from you until there's nothing left to take, literally. As long as you're alive, you know, baby will be fine. Anyway, I left the hospital.
After some struggle.
Yeah, big struggle.
After them.
Tears and tantrum.
Yeah.
So I left the hospital and came home, had a nap, and then I suppose maybe an hour later, had started having contractions. I guess that was probably brought on a lot by my anxiety and stress to do with the previous situation, but contractions started, and I don't remember exactly, but 7 or so hours later, Akel was here.
Yeah.
During my labour, I had 2 home birth midwives, one of which was the most, she's just a beautiful soul. She's just amazing, like amazing woman, so humble, so her energy is just pure. She's just a beautiful human being, and she makes you feel calm, secure, empowers you. She puts you
first.
Yeah.
She puts you first, which is how it should be if you're a midwife. You should always put the mother first and not your policy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think just going back a bit on, you was 2 weeks overdue, and what they told us in the hospital is that people were probably saying, you must support his head. Support what, man? He's holding up his head for a long time. His neck strong. But anyway, yeah, she was 2 weeks overdue. And why they get so scared is that they're not trained past 40 weeks. So their training goes up to 40 weeks. And then once that 40 weeks is over, they don't know what to do after 42 weeks. This is why they force you into having, being induced. And I will say that I'm not a woman. I don't know what it's like to give birth, but I have had 8 children and have been witness to 7 of them being born. And I know that when you're induced, you're going to go through a lot more pain. I'm sure you can agree with this.
Yes.
You're going to go through a lot more pain.
It's horrible.
When you're in the hospital, they like to force drugs on you, and they like to route you down that road of having a cesarean. And the only reason why I can think of, which I know to be true, is it's a business, it's money. If you have pethidine, I think. If you have a what's the thing they put in your back?
Epidural.
An epidural. It's money for them. Each time they open one of those canisters, it's money. Each time they take you into surgery, it's another set of money. You know, so they always try to push you down that route.
Yeah, railroad you.
Yeah.
I think it's a better term, because it is so, the pressure, the intense pressure that I've experienced at the hands of the NHS and the midwives in particular. It's disgusting, especially as a female, and obviously this is our most vulnerable time, the time when we need to feel secure and be able to trust the people that are, well, that we've entrusted with our care and our baby's care, because they're meant to be professionals. It's non-existent.
And if you want my opinion, don't trust these people.
No.
Like, I would say, don't trust yourself. Trust your body as a woman.
Your intuition.
Yeah, trust your intuition. And as a woman, Mother Nature is not going to be wrong. You know, they say, no, but you're 2 weeks overdue. That's because your body's not ready. When he's ready, he will come. It's just the way it is. And I think they try to, because you're vulnerable, because you're in a state. I've seen how they treat women in the hospital. And I know a lot of people watching this have had bad experiences with midwives. And I would say, don't be scared. Don't be, because I know it's the conventional way for them to have you in the hospital. So people think, oh, that's normal. And when you're saying you're having a home birth, which is how it should be, you should be in the comfort of your own home. You're not ill or sick, so you shouldn't be in a hospital. You should have it at home. You should have your children at home. From our experience, I know that it's a much more comfortable experience for you.
Yeah, definitely.
You was definitely more relaxed. It wasn't that much pain. I'm saying there's not that much pain. I know people was like, but how do you know? Anyway. Yeah, go.
Okay, so that was a kill. And because of that, I decided that I would always have a home birth. So fast forward, I'm pregnant now with Saturn. Sorry, what did you say? But I always forget his name. I was pregnant with Saturn, and I wanted a home birth again. I didn't think that'd be an issue because I had a home birth, like, you know, 18 months ago. But there was an issue. I had low iron. I'm not saying I had low iron. Like, I've always had low iron. I've always been slightly anemic, as are most people. But I wasn't so anemic, or my iron wasn't so low that it was dangerous for me or the baby for me to have a birth at home. But the midwives, and I mean multiple midwives, I believe, first of all, throughout my pregnancy, I had like 4 or 5 different midwives. I was then referred to a consultant midwife. Now, I'm not high risk at all. I'm very healthy. I've had no complications with any of my births before. I've had no complications with any of my pregnancies. There's no reason why I'd ever need to see a consultant midwife. So I repeatedly was asking, can I have a home birth? Can I have a home birth? Please refer me to the home birth team.
You know, can I have a home birth?
Yeah.
Just you saying that sounds weird to me. You know, when you're asking somebody, can I deliver my own baby in my own home? But anyway, message.
You can be fit for a king.